What's everybody? It is Amrinder Singh, and today I'm gonna teach you a lot of things basically. And this class or this lesson or this episode is gonna be very unique because today I'm gonna teach you vocabulary as well, high quality vocabulary. Basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read an article, the small article, and in this article, I'm gonna basically tell you how they wrote the article in the formal language. All right. Then I'm gonna read a one sentence, and then I'm gonna basically gonna tell you how I would speak this sentence in a colloquial way. All right. And if there would be some vocabulary, I would explain the vocabulary. All right, because in kind of like a formal or academic articles, there's a really good vocabulary if you want to expand your vocabulary in Punjabi, so you would learn. All right, so yeah, basically I will tell you difference between colloquial Punjabi, or we can say the way people speak, versus the textbook style Punjabi. All right, uh, through the article. All right, and yeah, so this article is about space mission. All right, SpaceX mission on the Mars. All right, this small article. So we're going to learn a lot of things through this article. All right, now let's get started. Okay, so the first sentence is like 2026 ਦਾ mission ਬਿਨਾ ਇਨਸਾਨਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ. All right, that's what they wrote. So I would speak, if I have to speak, I would say 2026 ਦਾ mission ਬਿਨਾ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਤੋਂ. All right, or ਬਿਨਾ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਵਾਲਾ. So the difference is, so they wrote ਬਿਨਾ ਇਨਸਾਨਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ. All right, insan means human, and insana they use that plural, humans. And there's another word for human in Punjabi, that's manuk. Manuk, all right? Manuk or insan means human. Now, in speaking, mostly we don't use I with bande. Banda means a man, all right? But in this situation, normal conversation, when say bande, it means just a people, all right? So in speaking, I'm gonna say, if I have to tell this sentence or this story to any guy, any person here, I will say 2026 ਦਾ mission ਬਿਨਾ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਆਲਾ. So again, so the ਇਨਸਾਨਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ, and I said ala. All right. So some people are gonna say wala and some people say ala. So this is the way how we talk. All right. Anyway, next sentence. ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਇਨਸਾਨਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਪੁਲਾੜ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਵੱਲ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. All right, ਰਵਾਨਾ ਹੋਗਾ. Ravana means kind of like a go or left that destination to go another destination. So mostly this word ravana is used for maybe for less flights. Let's say flight just left or take off. People say jahaj ravana ho gaya. All right, or maybe any kind of like maybe just you are going somewhere, you can also say asi ravana ho gaye. All right, so this is a more academic word or you see in the articles, but I would just say like jauga. It means go, right? Or well go. Okay, so this sentence, let me read it again. ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਇਨਸਾਨਾਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਪੁਲਾੜ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਵੱਲ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. So I would read like ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਵਿੱਚ one sec. ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਚ, instead of which I would make it short ਚ. ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਚ ਇੱਕ ਬਿਨਾ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਵਾਲਾ ਰਾਕਟ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਤੇ ਜਾਊਗਾ. All right, I can also say ਪੁਲਾੜ ਜਹਾਜ਼, but we don't say, I will say rocket. Rocket ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ. All right, I said ਜਾਊਗਾ. ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ. So they wrote ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਵੱਲ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. Did you see the difference? ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਵੱਲ ਰਵਾਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. But in speaking, I would say ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ. All right, so it's pretty simple. ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਜਾਊਗਾ. So this is the difference. So basically it means there's an unhuman crew or unhuman spaceship go on Mars in 2026. All right, that's what they're saying. Let's read next sentence. ਇਸ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਉਦੇਸ਼ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਸਤ੍ਹਾ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ, alright? So it means the main purpose of this mission is to like research the basically sata means, I think in English, I forgot the word, surface. Yeah. So main mission of this is to research the surface of Mars, alright? So the Mangal, alright? Mangal means a Mars. Graha means a planet, so Mars planet, alright? That's what they're talking about. So is jihad the mukh udesh means basically is your purpose, alright? So basically ਇਹ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਉਦੇਸ਼ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਸੱਤਾ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ. So I would say in like a colloquial way, I would say like ਇਹ ਜਹਾਜ਼ ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਕੰਮ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਸੱਤਾ ਦਾ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ, or I can say ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ, I even eliminate the ਸੱਤਾ, alright? So instead of ਉਦੇਸ਼, which means your purpose, I would use in colloquial way ਕੰਮ. ਇਹ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਕੰਮ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਸੱਤਾ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ. Now come means work, alright? Because what they're gonna do there, they're gonna do work, right? It could be like a purpose, whatever. So you can see in colloquial way we use a lot less vocabulary, alright? Maybe the one word being used in multiple ways, like this word come means work. So I'm using come in talking instead of using this academic word udesh, which means your, I forgot what I was saying. Udesh means yeah, purpose. Anyway, okay, so ਸੱਤਾ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ, ਮਿੱਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਮੂਨੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨਾ. ਨਮੂਨੇ means samples, alright? ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨਾ means collect. Yeah, I would say the same. ਮਿੱਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਮੂਨੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨਾ. ਅਤੇ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੇ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਨ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. So they use ate, alright? Ate means and, but in speaker nobody say ate. I would say just te, alright? ਤੇ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੇ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਨ ਬਾਰੇ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ. Instead of ਹੋਵੇਗਾ, I say ਹੋਊਗਾ, alright? So it means ਮਿੱਟੀ ਦੇ ਨਮੂਨੇ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਕਰਨਾ. We already talked about ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੇ ਵਾਤਾਵਰਨ means basically environment, alright? ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ means information. ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਾ, it means collecting, alright? So basically, so what they're gonna do on the Mars, they're gonna basically collect the samples of the soil, and they will get the information about the environment, alright, of the Mars. Next line, ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਭਵਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. So it means the information collected through this is going to be very useful for future, for human missions on space, maybe on the Mars, alright? Because they're talking about uncrewed or unhuman mission. This is going to 2026, alright? Okay, so how I would say in colloquial way, right? So I would just say like ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਉਹ ਇਹ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਇਹਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਅਗਲੇ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ, alright? ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਇਹ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਗੇ, ਇਹਦਾ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦਾ ਹੋਊ ਅਗਲੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੇ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਾਰੇ, whatever. You can see the way I'm speaking, it's very casual. It's not like a proper information, because they said ਇਸ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਭਵਿੱਖ, alright? ਭਵਿੱਖ ਦੇ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਲਈ. This is pretty academic, alright? But the way I'm saying is pretty casual, right? ਇਹ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ means whatever, right? Like which, right? So ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ which information, alright, ਉਹ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਗੇ, they will collect, alright? ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ, ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ, useful, alright? So they use ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ, Mahatapurn means useful. All right. Um, this is the academic word, the Mahatapurn, but in colloquial way, we just say like a Faidemand. All right. Or some people say useful. So I use Faidemand instead of Mahatapurn. All right. They say hovegi, I say hogi. All right. Okay. Next line, basically the mission 2029, right? Uh, yeah, 2029, all right, 2029 ਦਾ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ. So it means 2029 mission or human mission who's going on Mars, all right? ਇਹ ਇੱਕ ਇਤਿਹਾਸਕ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ ਜਿਸ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ ਕਦਮ ਰੱਖਣਗੇ. ਇਤਿਹਾਸਕ means historical, all right? ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ means first time. Manuk means, I already talked about this, is human, all right? Mangal Gradi Tarti. So basically Tarti means earth, but here say Mangal Gradi Tarti. So Tarti means also your land, all right? So Mangal Gradi Tarti means the land of Mars, all right? Kadam means your steps, all right? Rakhange means keep. So whole sentence mean is this mission would be historical, where the first time a human will step up or step on the surface of Mars. All right. So how I would say in just like a colloquial way, I'm not gonna use like it's gonna be historical stuff like that. If I'm gonna tell to my friend, I would just say 2029 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਵਿਗਿਆਨੀ, I can say ਵਿਗਿਆਨੀ means just scientist, all right? 2029 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਵਿਗਿਆਨੀ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ. Pretty simple. I'm not using like a ਇਤਿਹਾਸਕ word or like a ਕਦਮ ਰੱਖਣਗੇ. I'm not saying these kind of like academic word. I'm making it short and simple. ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰ ਬੰਦੇ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਤੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ. Instead of saying like a ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਤੇ, right? In writing, if you want to write the article, this is the way you have to write with more proper ways. But the way I'm speaking, it's kind of more casual and short sentences. That's how people talk. All right. So, okay. So the next sentence is mission ਦਾ ਮੁੱਖ ਉਦੇਸ਼ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਤੇ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਬਸਤੀ ਬਣਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਸੰਭਾਵਨਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਕਰਨਾ. So it means main purpose of this mission, basically the human mission, is one sec, let me read it again. Yeah, so main purpose of this mission is to like make a colony of human, right? How they can sambhavanama means possibilities. So they will go there and search if there is possibility to create or to make a colony of humans, all right? So Udesh, again, we talked about this word Udesh is your purpose. Mnukhi Basti. Basti means colony, all right? Banauna means make. Sambhavana means like possibilities, all right? Okay, so if I have to tell what's the main purpose of this mission, I will say like a pretty simple. I will say a mission the main ਕੰਮ ਆ ਉੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਦੀ ਜਾਂ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਬਸਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਸਾਉਣ ਦਾ ਜਾਂ ਕਲੋਨੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਸਾਉਣ ਦਾ, alright? So this is pretty simple one. Okay. So they also use another word ਅਧਿਐਨ ਕਰਨਾ ਹੋਵੇਗਾ. ਅਧਿਐਨ ਕਰਨਾ is study, right? Study. So in colloquial way I could say ਇਹਦਾ main purpose study ਕਰਨਾ. I can say the English word study ਕਰਨਾ. ਜਾਂ I can say or I can say ਜਾਂ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਇਕੱਠੀ ਕਰਨਾ, something like that, all right? ਅਧਿਐਨ means basically this academic word. Nobody use it in like a talk, and all right, it means study. All right, so next sentence. Yeah, ਇਹ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਖੋਜ ਅਤੇ ਮਨੁੱਖੀ ਸਭਿਅਤਾ ਦੇ ਭਵਿੱਖ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਹਨ. So it means ਇਹ ਦੋਵੇਂ means these two. ਇਹ ਦੋਵੇਂ mission means mission. Mangal grah means Mars, all right? Mars planet. Khoj karna means research or discovery. Manukhi sabyata. Manukhi sabyata means um, human civilization, all right? Sabyata means civilization, all right? Pavek means future. Lai means for. Bahut means very, all right? Mahatapurn, academic word, really good word, is useful, all right? Or beneficial. So this word is only used in books, but it's really good if you want to read Punjabi for that, all right? So yeah, so this sentence means these two missions, 2026 and 2029, is very useful for human civilization for future on Mars. All right. So how I would say in colloquial way, right? I will say ਇਹ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਔਰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਬਸਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ, something like that. Did you see the way I'm saying? I'm not like it's kind of pretty casual. I'm breaking down like I'm not speaking fluently because I'm not prepared for that. To how I would say, I would just say ਇਹ ਦੋ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਫਿਊਚਰ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਬੰਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਮਾਰਸ ਤੇ ਰਹਿਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ. So the way I'm speaking, I'm just saying whatever the words common in my mind. Maybe I'm missing some words, then I'm putting those words after. So this is how people talk, honestly. So you need to be a fluent in like a daily conversation with your more practice. If you have to explain some like you don't talk about every day, then if you explain and you have to take little breaks when you are talking and you have to make mistakes, that's totally fine. And that's what I'm doing. So we don't talk about this thing about the Mars every day. The way we talk is pretty casual, it's not clear. So if I have to explain this mission, or if I have to, let's say, teach this mission to students what's happening there, I'm not gonna talk like that the colloquial way. I'm gonna talk like little bit more. Let's say I wanna teach them like this mission is very useful for humans for future on the Mars. The way I'm gonna say like ਇਹ ਦੋਵੇਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਮਹੱਤਵਪੂਰਨ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਮਨੁੱਖ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਬਸਣ ਵਾਸਤੇ, right? Even still it's kind of a little bit colloquial, but it's kind of more clear. But if I have to tell normal, let's say my friend, I read the article, I would just say like ਇਹ ਦੋ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਬਹੁਤ ਮਤਲਬ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਬੰਦੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਜੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਬਸਣਾ ਗਾ. That's it, right? So you can see the differences. So anyway, next line, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰਹਿਮੰਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਧਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਢੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਸਮਝਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਦਦ ਕਰੇਗੀ. Alright? So ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ, it means the collective information from these missions. ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰਹਿਮੰਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਨ. So Brahman means universe, all right? So it means the collective information from this mission will help us to know more about the universe and more about our planet Earth, all right? To understand it a better way. That's what this sentence means, all right? So how I would say, so I would say basically ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇਹ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਹੋਣਗੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਮਿਲੂ ਉਹ ਆਪਣੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊ ਬ੍ਰਹਿਮੰਡ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਤੇ ਧਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਰਾਈਟ? ਲੈਟ ਮੀ ਸੇ ਇਟ ਅਗੇਨ ਲਿਟਲ ਸਲੋਅਰ. ਜਿਹੜੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦੋਵਾਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਮਿਲੂ ਉਹ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ ਬ੍ਰਹਿਮੰਡ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਅਤੇ ਆਪਣੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਜਾਣਨ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਰਾਈਟ? ਦਿਸ ਦਾ ਹਾਊ ਆਈ ਸੇ ਹਾਊ ਦੇ ਰੋਟ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮਿਸ਼ਨਾਂ ਤੋਂ ਪ੍ਰਾਪਤ ਹੋਈ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਬ੍ਰਹਿਮੰਡ ਬਾਰੇ ਹੋਰ ਜਾਣਨ ਅਤੇ ਸਾਡੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਧਰਤੀ ਨੂੰ ਬਿਹਤਰ ਢੰਗ ਨਾਲ ਸਮਝਣ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਦਦ ਕਰੇਗੀ. Pretty formal, pretty academic, but the way I'm saying is pretty casual, all right? Maybe you can, if you can understand a little bit Punjabi, what I'm saying, and you can just go back and read it, listen it again, you can see the difference. The way I'm talking in kind of colloquial way, or the way this article is written. All right. Okay. So note means note. Basically, they gave a note at the end. सिर्फ ये सिर्फ संक्षेप जानकारी है. संक्षेप means brief. All right. Again, संक्षेप is an academic word. ये संक्षेप जानकारी है. Right. So it means this information is very brief. So how I would say in colloquial way, I would say ये बहुत घट जानकारी है और छोटी जानकारी है. All right. So they did ये सिर्फ एक संक्षेप जानकारी है. Academic way. I say ये बहुत छोटी जानकारी है और ये बहुत घट जानकारी है. So technically the way I'm saying ये बहुत छोटी जानकारी है, so it means like it's limited information, right? So they are saying like it's a brief information, right? So again, almost same thing, but the way I'm saying is kind of more casual. So yeah, because a lot of people, if I said like ये सिर्फ एक संक्षेप जानकारी है to the people, there are some people who never go to the school, they don't understand this. They have no idea these words, sankhef, mahatabun, they don't understand these words. So I have to speak more colloquially the way people talk, right? So that's why I'm going to do this. The people who go to the school, mostly the younger generation, they can understand, but we have a lot of people who never go to the school, they won't understand these things. Okay, next line. Mangal greh de mishna bare ਹੋਰ ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਪੂਰਵਕ this is a really big word. ਵਿਸਥਾਰ ਪੂਰਵਕ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਲਾਟ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਧਾਰਿਤ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਾਂ ਜਾਂ ਪਲਾਟ ਖੋਜ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਦਸਤਾਵੇਜ਼ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. So basically it means they are saying if you want to know more about Mars mission with more explained way, then you can basically go to the websites, the space websites, or you can read the books related to this, right? So if I have to tell you some vocabulary from this sentence, so Mangal Greh de mishna ware hor vistar purvak. So vistar purvak is detailed, right? Detailed. Jankari means information. Vistar purvak jankari. So it means detailed information. All right. So in a colloquial way, I say puri jankari. Puri or pura. All right. So jankari is a feminine word. That's why I'm using puri. So puri means complete. All right. Complete. So this is a short word, puri. That's how we talk. I'm not going to talk like a Bistar Purvak, right? The way it's written in the book. So Bistar Purvak means, it's also mean complete, all right? Or it's like explain in detail. So it's got detail, right? But in colloquial I say puri. If I'm talking like a Bistar Purvak jankari, people are going to laugh. Even the people who know this word and they go to the school, they are educated people. They laugh at me like, what the hell am I using these words? So, yeah, you can use these words if you're teaching, you are school, you are teaching the academic, all right? And another thing, maybe the older people, like who never go to the school, they don't understand this word, Bistar Purvak, all right? So if I say Puri Jankari, everybody understand that. So this is why the colloquial Punjabi is more understandable. It's easy. They're short words, not the long words, all right? Anyway, ਵਿਸਤਾਰਪੂਰਵਕ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਈ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪਲਾਟ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ, ਪਲਾਟ ਮੀਨਸ ਸਪੇਸ, ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਮੀਨਸ ਏਜੰਸੀਜ਼ ਦੀਆਂ ਆਧਾਰਿਤ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਾਂ, ਆਧਾਰਿਤ ਮੀਨਸ ਐਗਜ਼ਿਸਟਡ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਸ, ਪਲਾਟ ਖੋਜ ਨਾਲ ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ, ਖੋਜ ਮੀਨਸ ਡਿਸਕਵਰੀ ਔਰ ਰਿਸਰਚ, ਸੰਬੰਧਿਤ ਮੀਨਸ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ, ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਮੀਨਸ ਬੁੱਕਸ, ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ, ਦਸਤਾਵੇਜ਼, ਦਸਤਾ ਮੀਨਸ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟਸ, ਰਾਈਟ, ਦਸਤਾਵੇਜ਼ ਦਾ ਸਹਾਰਾ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਰਾਈਟ. So I would say like if I have to say in a colloquial way, ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਪੂਰੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀਆਂ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਾਂ ਨੇ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਸਪੇਸ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਏਜੰਸੀਆਂ ਦੀਆਂ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹ ਚੈੱਕ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ, ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ, ਕੋਈ ਡਾਕੂਮੈਂਟ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਇਹਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ, ਉਹ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ. So did you see I'm say in one sentence, then I'm thinking, and maybe I'm using some connecting words, like I'm using something like that. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਂ ਫਿਰ or something like. So I'm not saying everything in one sentence. I'm saying in short sentences, right? That's how we talk, all right? So yeah, that's what they're saying. If you want to take more information about these stuff, you can read the books or you can go to the websites. All right. So last sentence, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. Right. So ਉਮੀਦ means hope. All right. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ means I hope. This ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਇਹਦਾ means like this information ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ for you ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ means beneficial. All right, ਸਾਬਤ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. ਸਾਬਤ means proof. This information will prove beneficial for you. That's what they are saying, right? So I would not say like that. I won't say like ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ ਸਾਬਤ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. Not this way. I will say ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ. ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਤੇਰੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਔਰ ਸੋਡੇ ਵਾਸਤੇ if it's multiple people, I say ਸੋਡੇ. So they say ਮੈਨੂੰ ਉਮੀਦ ਹੈ, I say ਮੈਨੂੰ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਇਹ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ they say ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਲਈ, I will say ਸੋਡੇ ਲਈ. The same thing ਤੁਹਾਡੇ and ਸੋਡੇ because in my area we say ਸੋਡੇ ਲਈ. They just ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ word ਸਾਬਤ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. So I say ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ. ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ. So last three words, let's say ਲਾਭਦਾਇਕ ਸਾਬਤ ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. This is the academic writing. So I will say ਫਾਇਦੇਮੰਦ ਹੋਊਗੀ. ਹੋਊਗੀ, they say ਹੋਵੇਗੀ. Anyway, so did you see these the differences? The way it's article written and the way I'm speaking. Anyway, so article, if you want to read, I'm gonna put in the description. This is a little article. But the thing is, like, if you can read like a Gurmukhi language, then you can read. Otherwise, you don't. But that's okay. If you want to read, you can read the way it's written. Okay, so now if I basically teach you how I would say these like sentences in a colloquial way. Now let's say I read this article and I have to tell you, right? All the article. Maybe I have to tell to my friend. So how I would tell this information, all right? I'm gonna say it pretty quick and pretty short sentences, all right? How I would say ਇਹ 2 ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਆ। ਮੈਂ ਨਾ ਇੱਕ ਆਰਟੀਕਲ ਪੜ੍ਹਿਆ ਸੀਗਾ, ਉਹ 'ਤੇ 2 ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਜਾਣੇ ਆ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ 'ਤੇ, ਠੀਕ ਆ? ਇੱਕ ਜਾਣਾ 2026 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ, ਇੱਕ ਜਾਣਾ 2029 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ। ਜਿਹੜਾ 2026 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਜਾਊਗਾ, ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਕੋਈ ਬੰਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਜਾਂਦੇ, ਉਹ ਇਕੱਲਾ ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਨਾ ਸਪੇਸਸ਼ਿਪ ਹੀ ਜਾਊਗਾ ਮੰਗਲ ਦੇ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ 'ਤੇ, ਠੀਕ ਆ? ਉਹ ਜਾਂ ਤਾਂ AI ਨਾਲ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਹੋਊ ਆਟੋਮੈਟਿਕ ਜਾਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਕੰਟਰੋਲ ਕਰਨ। ਉਹਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਕੰਮ ਕੀ ਹੋਊਗਾ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾ ਕੇ, ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਉੱਥੋਂ ਦੀ ਮੰਗਲ ਗ੍ਰਹਿ ਦੀ ਧਰਤੀ ਆ, ਉਹਦੀ ਮਤਲਬ ਖੋਜ ਕਰੂ, ਫੋਟੋਆਂ ਖਿੱਚੂ, ਦੇਖੂਗਾ ਅਤੇ ਉੱਥੇ ਉਹ ਸਮਾਨ ਵੀ ਛੱਡ ਕੇ ਆਊ ਅਤੇ ਉਹਦੀ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲਊਗਾ। ਫਿਰ ਉਦੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਜੇ ਸਕਸੈਸਫੁਲ ਹੋਇਆ, ਉਦੋਂ ਬਾਅਦ ਫਿਰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਭੇਜਣਾ, ਇੱਕ ਹੋਰ ਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਭੇਜਣਾ ਗਾ, ਉਹ 2029 ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਭੇਜਣਾ। ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਵੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਵਿਗਿਆਨੀ ਆ ਉਹ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਤੇ, ਠੀਕ ਆ? ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਜਾਣਗੇ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦਾ ਮੇਨ ਕੰਮ ਕੀ ਹੋਊ, ਮਤਲਬ ਵੀ ਉੱਥੇ ਦੇਖ ਸਕਣਗੇ ਵੀ ਆਪਾਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਕੋਈ ਬਸਤੀ ਜਾਂ ਕਲੋਨੀ ਵਸਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ, ਠੀਕ ਆ? ਅਤੇ ਉਹ ਉੱਥੇ ਮਤਲਬ ਇਹ ਰਿਸਰਚ ਕਰਨਗੇ। ਜੇ ਉਹ ਵਸਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਹੋਏ ਤਾਂ ਇੱਥੋਂ ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਬੰਦੇ ਜਾ ਸਕਦੇ ਆ। ਹਾਂ, ਇਹ ਮਤਲਬ ਮੇਨ ਜੀ ਡਿਟੇਲ ਆ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਦੱਸੀ ਸੀ ਆਰਟੀਕਲ ਦੇ 'ਚ। ਉਹ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਜੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹੋਰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈਣੀ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਵੈਬਸਾਈਟਾਂ ਨੇ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਦੀ ਮੇਨ, ਜਿਵੇਂ ਨਾਸਾ ਹੋਇਆ ਜਾਂ ਮਤਲਬ ਜਿਵੇਂ SpaceX ਹੋਇਆ, ਇਹਨਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਾਣਕਾਰੀ ਲੈ ਸਕਦੇ ਜਾਂ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕੋਈ ਸਪੇਸ ਵਾਲੀਆਂ ਕਿਤਾਬਾਂ ਪੜ੍ਹ ਸਕਦੇ। Okay, did you see? I said it pretty fast. I'm not thinking much about what words, the specific word or academic word which like describe properly like this article or anything. I have to use that one. I'm speaking pretty fluent with the normal words. I'm not trying to make complex sentences. I'm saying little small sentences and just I'm speaking the way we speak. In my head, I just want to express myself to explain things what I read so the person can understand. I'm not trying to make it more formal or academic, anything like that. So our main purpose when you talk to the people, it's not the right word use or the perfect word to use or perfect vocabulary to use when you're gonna talk to people. So even you have very little vocabulary. So main thing is so you can explain thing to other person. All right. Maybe you have to repeat the sentence few times. Right. That's fine. If you keep doing what you're doing at the beginning, if you're pre-intermediate level, you can speak a little bit Punjabi. There would be a lot of moment when other person won't understand. But if you put the effort, try to explain it, even with the broken Punjabi, they will understand that, right? So when you talk to people, your purpose is not to speak perfect Punjabi or more accurate Punjabi or with the grammatically correct Punjabi. Your purpose is to just communicate so other person can understand you. If they don't understand you, that's fine. Try to explain it again. So if you're completely beginner, maybe it's hard, but if you can speak a little bit Punjabi, if you try, maybe they will also try to communicate. They try to confirm it, right? And if you know they understand, that's good. So it means you are explain them. So even it's harder because you don't have enough practice. When you keep practicing, keep doing these things, keep making the mistakes and improving and learning from your mistakes, you would learn basically pretty fast. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you enjoy this basically episode. And another thing, just let me know if you like this style of podcast, and let me know if you're watching or listening to it on YouTube. Just comment, and I can make more uh, episodes like that. And another thing, if you are struggling to learn Punjabi and you want to take private classes with me on one-on-one, especially if you're kind of pre-intermediate level, you can understand some kind of Punjabi, or maybe you want to speak more like a native people, yeah, then you can take classes from me. So all the detail of my links in the description. You can through like get classes from Patreon. You can email me or you can text me on Telegram. All the links are in the description. All right. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this lesson and learned something new today. I'll be back with another lesson another day.